honestly, Red, I was gonna play a different game while I waited for you. That's why the drops were happening. Wuthering Waves was gonna try and get Rebecca, because I've been putting that back. I don't even care about that game. I just want Rebecca. I can actually get shot, if you're wondering. I can. So BB and Deadman, Deadman's the fat guy, I finally learned his name. They always told me, they did tell me their name, I just forgot. Deadman and BB are here. I don't have my guns yet. These guys aren't... Alright, last time we were in World War I, we are in World War II now. There shouldn't be any secrets on this map. There's just gonna be a bunch of items on the floor that I need to pick up to help me later on. That smoke grenade. Cool. Smoke grenade? Somebody placed a ladder. I want to see that. Oh. Huh? Alright, I might not be able to get out of this one. Oh, never mind. Remember, BB is named Lou. Sam named him Lou. The other guy's not really happy about that. The baby doll. just making sure I get everything.
Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then.
That's a shame. BB doesn't like Sam anymore.
Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
I was expecting for a soldier to grab him from behind, pull him into the shadow. Also, so Lou, the baby, might have had his memories taken. Might have, because I'm not actually 100% sure if it worked or not, and nor are they. But Lou, if it went successful, Lou should not know who Sam is. Now I get an assault rifle, sweet. Oh. shooting my blood at him. I got blood stored in the rubber bullet, and that's what I'm shooting. The ammo just means how many rubber bullets I have left, but it's actually injected with my blood.
Get back out there.
You seen the dead whales? I need these. When I run out of blood bags, these things will keep me alive. Shit! Why are all of these? Why are... Wait. No, never mind. These are still BTs. Fuck, never mind. Dude, it's actually pretty hard to shoot in this game. There's no aim assist, and I'm pretty bad on aiming on controller.
Where's my baby?
I don't need to grab everything, but I want to grab most of the cool stuff. Like that armor plate you see over there? I'm gonna try and get it. Alright, we're gonna try and get the above and throw a grenade.
Open fire. Gun here. Move. We need reinforcements. Go. Dog. Let's get to work.
I just gotta keep sorting it because it'll put it in nice spots for me. I want to avoid shooting Mads Mikkelsen straight away. But I can't.
We need reinforcements. Get
Dude,
back out there.
Dude, I need more guns. I've run out of ammo. Oh.
Enemy.
Is that Mads? Hold on, this might be perfect. Yes! I only had ammo left to kill Mads, no one else. Well, his name is called Unger, by the way. Forgot about that.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
I wonder why he's like stuck here. That's my main question. Is he actually dead or is he alive? He gets scanned for being a BT, so I'm assuming dead.
Lou.
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB2. But I have no such connections. No mother, no afterlife, no beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
There is so much to like unpack. I'm not kidding, Red. Oh, listen to Easy Way Out. Where's that at? Oh, I can go revisit? I can revisit fights that I've had? Oh, I'm not doing that.
As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Did you understand anything that was said?
Oh.
Doesn't say he seems happy.
Tired, huh?
I really don't. Well, turns out the guy who's dead and walking is named Deadman. So Kojima is God. I don't know.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Damn. I can explain all of it. I understand. Like goddamn, there's like there's a lot. When I get to walking from point A to B again, I'll explain it. But I know a cutscene's about to happen. Well, at least I think so.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
What are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want to repeat of last year.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were perfect.
Beginning scan.
Oh, my hand's in a position that's cramping.
All weapons will remain locked until departure.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt.
Hey, do you think that's John?
Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive.
Wouldn't...
We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Dude.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
The main character's name in Die Hard is John McClane. Do you think do you think Kojima did? Do you think Kojima named him John McClane? Recovery winter glows. Wait, I want to check that out. Absolutely think he did. Oh, I've done something wrong. Load that onto the truck. If you're wondering why it seems like I have so much stuff on my back sometimes, and then it just disappears when I sort it, it's because I have pouches. Hey, Sarah. When it's on my back, it's usually unorganized. That could be grenades, that could be blood packs. Problem is, I have pouches for grenades and blood packs that are separate. So if I sort them, Sam's taking it from his back and putting it on the pouch on his stomach, or the pouch on his backpack. Like, you see those pouches? One of them, a bunch of them are grenades. I think one of them's a blood pack. And this one in front of me, next to BB, is a blood pack. Does that make sense? And yes, we are doing a side thing immediately.
Good morning, Sam. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restriction.
Oh yeah, wasn't I setting up zip lines? Your truck. This is not my truck. Somebody got a truck and they colored it. Ah, shit. I still can't drive. Like, we know nothing about Die Hardman. That's the whole point of Die Hardman, right? He kind of just appeared one day. But, like, Sam has known him for, like, ages. Like, I think since he was, like, a kid or something like that. But he still just randomly appeared with the mask on. I thought that was a person. I was a bit shocked. All right. Dead Man says that he wasn't born. A Dead Man is the fat guy that we just like hung out with. Right? He says he was never born. He's Frankenstein's creation. Right? He was pieced together. Why does someone just build a random road here? Here, we'll walk this.
Stretch my legs.
I would actually prefer if my assault rifle hung on my tool rack. He's a walking corpse, basically. Frankenstein's creation, like we said. Dead man. Like, dear God, I was wondering about that. I thought he was just given a super cool. I thought he was just given like a super cool name, and it wasn't going to be one of Kojima's little things. I should have known. I should have known. And what a horrible ladder. Unger, Clifford Unger, he was a soldier, but he was not a soldier during World War I and World War II. And I say those two specifically because that's the time periods that Sam got teleported to. We still don't know much about Clifford Unger, though. Oh, dude, is this rope perfect or is it perfect? Okay, it's not perfect, but it's honestly really good. See if I can just walk down this. There we go. BB has should have now forgotten us because Deadman didn't want him to grow up and be a tool. Well, no, he didn't want to grow up, and instead he wanted BB to stay as a tool. But now Deadman is saying that he's actually growing an attachment to the kid. So he's gonna have a change of heart like soon. Turns out Sam, this is the first time I heard about it, Sam had a wife. Sam had a child that was gonna come, had an expected child, but the wife died and the void out happened, and the baby died too. And he was gonna name the unborn kid Blue. And then after Sam's wife died, he left everybody. This would have been before he was named Sam Porter Bridges, I think. So Sam's real name is something else. I forgot what it was. And he left his original family because I guess he just wanted to be alone, but he was saddened by his wife dying, it sounds like. And he changed his name.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Decontaminating search. All present journey. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
He was kind of always a porter, but he only like started like I guess he only changed his name and stuff to it after. Right, this seems special.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Wow, you really took great care of me.
There was a lot of information and there's a lot of questionable things, but there also kind of wasn't too much. I think there was just a lot of dialogue and a lot of stuff going on. I made it confusing. Hey Red, should I bike it there or should I just use my truck? Riding my big black truck, rolling on 35. Bike it. All right, there is something I actually do want to do with the truck. Oh, I could. Oh. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm not biking this one. I don't know if you see it or can tell. That's mama. That's mother. I was wondering when we would have to move her body.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Oh yeah, I also got 2 more things to explain. You're walking the wrong way, Sam. I did not mean to grab the stuff out. Okay, so
Right on.
one thing that was explained during that whole stuff is cars and cars. Deadman said he did not have a car. And I mean KA. KA and HA. Your heart is like your body. It's like your person. It's like your... It's just your existence, right? It's just you. But your cars is your soul. Oh. Hey, we might zipline this one. So, to my left.
All right, full charge.
Not today, Sam. I'm sorry. Also, I don't get messages when I stream, by the way, so sorry that I did not respond to your stuff. I just don't get the notification. I am sorry, Sam. I've just been wanting to play this for like a while. Well, I play every day, but this part specifically. Oh, what am I doing? Let's attach that one to my suit. We'll attach the carrier. So it says there's one right here. We gotta try and find this. Do you think if I place it, it'll... Do you think if I place my PCC, it'll just show up? Hey, by the way, Red, I don't know, have you... I don't know if you have, but have you noticed the somewhat new emotes that I have on Twitch? I just want to get the... Which one? Get this out first. Alright, it sees it. There it is. I'm actually sad that I declined Sam. Probably shouldn't have. Sam's been wanting to play GTA with me and he loves it. I'm not a big fan of GTA overall. Like, okay, no, the game's fine. It's just... Oh, hang on my tool rack. I got nothing on my tool rack, I'll be fine. It's just a bit... I don't know.
Construction complete.
Sometimes when I play, it just gets exhausting. My name's Sam. Oh, dude, this is a lot better than driving the car. Now we go. Is it? It looks like this is the end of the line. I would have tried to... Hold on, I'm gonna try and do it right now. I'm gonna see if I can place a zip line on top of the mountain so that you can just go all the way on the top and then back down. I'm gonna need a... Oh. Sometimes when Sam walks, it's not actually me walking. It's a bit of like a delay. Not trying to say I have like a delay. It's more like momentum to walking in. So it tries to do like some physics when you actually like walk. I can't just turn around in like a 180 instantly. Hopefully this will help someone in the future. There's no zipline at the bottom though. I'm not gonna break that guy's zipline because it actually might be useful. There might be a reason why he placed it there. And I think the reason is distance. They couldn't place it on the mountain just because it's a little bit too far. Oh yeah, no one outside of the Carol network.
Stands a shadow of a man shaped just like me. My curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own. With nothing left to lose.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit.
I don't know if you noticed, but the timings when the music comes gotta be like the worst.
Displaying performance evaluation.
And then like,
Request to join UCA registered.
and then you get thrown into like a BT zone, and then the music stops and never comes back. Like, oh, that kills me. That's why I wish we could play our own music whenever we want. I'm like, I could put music on stream. I put my own music. I got the whole Death Stranding playlist ready to go. But I don't know. Oh my god. It's called the This is called Hartman's lab, right? Hartman, right? On the map, what does it look like to you? What does the land and the lake look like to you? That's crazy.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work.
Who the fuck's this cadaver? A cadaver. Until resuscitation. What's happening? He's got that like mood lighting on. What the hell?
Hartman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down.
21 minutes until death?
Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
How do you eat? How do you... Do you get it to cook automatically for you, or do you put something in the oven and come back like 3 minutes later to check
I see
it?
myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart?
I believe that.
No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I think.
I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh.
I tried to increase quality of stream, by the way, to give it a HD look.
Body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
I was actually correct about something. I'll tell you after.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do I just get to like look around? Dude, she looks like Big Boss. She looks like the boss. The clothes and stuff make it look like the boss. Oh. Those little bugs I've been eating came out unknown ore. Came out after this got discovered after the Death Stranding. Damn, yeah, finally that worked. Also, I just saw above my head. That's what a whale skeleton looks like. Alright, Hartman's about to wake up.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music.
Why are you making small talk?
You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
It's not a
Sometime
good
later,
idea.
we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edge Knot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
He has a lot to say. I love it though.
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one.
He does need to get
Won't
to
be
the
much
point though.
given the handful of
Like
equipment
faster.
we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Oh, that would explain why the ground is so soft. It probably didn't actually matter because he knows he's safe.
The air mat floor absorbs the impact.
Yeah.
I'll unlock the door for you.
What?
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal. Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Antimatter bomb delivery. Huh?
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A British paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations, especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Yeah, sure. I'll get two.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Right, I want these. Yeah, okay. What's on this one? Let's put it onto the other carrier. I'll just, yeah, let that carrier drag behind.
Order assigned.
Alright, which one's the closest? We want the geologist. Damn, that was...
Sam, so, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest.
I'm gonna walk this, by the way.
Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you come face to face with a real McCoy.
Alright, we're gonna walk. We're just gonna walk around. I hope you don't mind. I'm not gonna go up on the mountain because I am holding a bloody anti-matter bomb. Dude, my brain's a little overworked with how much talking there was. Wasn't it actually 42 minutes? What? Okay, it's the robot stuff talking to Mr. Holograms. Okay, so I had a theory early on. I think I told this to Jolly, not you. But my theory was, I thought beaches were the afterlife, or possibly like an in-between. And it was either one, right? I thought it was an in-between, or I thought it was the afterlife. But it seems like it's an in-between. It's, you know, the corridor to the afterlife. But I'm gonna kill this BT. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Why are those ones revealing themselves? Damn it. Oh. Damn it, I'm trying to cut them, but I'm not getting the chance to. Come on. I don't know what to explain with that whole thing, to be honest. There's something else I was going to say, but I fully forgot. Oh yeah, cars and hearts. Your heart is your body, your car is your soul. And Deadman doesn't get a car because he's basically Frankenstein's creature, right? Creation. Because remember, Frankenstein isn't the piece together thing. Frankenstein's the person who made the monster, I guess. I don't know. Everybody's car is different, meaning that the beaches are different. But I guess if they're connected to one big event, then they're the same. I don't know, it seems weirdly contradictory because I was told that cars, everybody has their own beach and it's connected to your car. But then we just had proof that everybody's beach is different. No, everybody just had the same beach. But maybe the afterlife is the one that's different. Not the beach. Then that would make sense.
Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you. Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
Both the Mama's and Lochner's cars are the same, if not just connected. So they might share a beach together. Those are the twins, by the way.
Just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of Chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then, The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order.
I want to get more container sprays. That should be fine. Now, so we can get some full shelter and just rest here for a sec. Okay, how long should I wait for this time for? Oh yeah, this one just one end. Alright, next place. I did it for multiple reasons though, not just because I wanted the thing to be gone. There we go. Let's look into this, where we have to go. I see a zip line. I see a zip line on the map. Alright, we're gonna build a generator.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Alright, I didn't actually check how to get there. Alright. Alright, this is probably gonna be a dumb idea. Actually, it's already a dumb idea. I don't know how to brake. Let me look at the tip menu. Oh, there it is. Sorry if I'm being a bit slow, by the way. on doing stuff. Okay. All right, sweet. I know how to break now. I'm breaking. I guess I can only break so much. Oh damn, this is before I built the generator. All right.
Sam, if you think a prep roll that you built on their property, you're sorely mistaken. The sensor ring marks their claim, so pick a spot outside of it.
It's just walking normally. I also did have a theory though that the beaches were real, and it was like you could walk to the beach, if you know what I mean. If you live on the coast, the beaches they talked about would be there. I took it very literally. It's only when it's still somewhat recently that I found out that it's like a alternate reality, a multiverse or something. It'd probably be safer if I just as soon as I let go. Yeah. Oh, my legs broke. This would be a perfect time for a song to play. I might get that bike. What's that bike at? Yeah, okay. Let's go get a bike. I heard that the second game has avalanches and such. So imagine being in here and a bunch of snow bloody falls on you. That'd be horrendous. Can I do a shortcut? No. Good morning, Mandy. Appreciate the bike. I have to drive slow, by the way. There's too much vibration, the bomb will go off. Random ass rock in this now, that's crazy. That was a nice song.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna have my headphones on so I can listen to it, but Mandy needs to do something. So I'll be right back as well.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Or did you just get lucky? It's clear you and the landscape got pretty well acquainted. You want to be more careful.
I'm back. I thought they had this song. That's the song I was talking about earlier.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
I got food. In. Ate too fast. Oh.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord.
What?
An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the Big Five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
I just remembered something that I need to tell you. It's possible that the Death Stranding happened during like the caveman era as well. There's old like painted recordings of it.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
Yeah, there's a chance that it's been there since the Jurassic period. Do I have PCCs on me? No, I'm gonna get some. Let's see, are there any generators? They're pretty close so we can walk. Although honestly, it's drive. Back up, back up. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a new exoskeleton thing. Let's put it on this side. Are those more thermal pads? Oh, the floater carriers. Okay.
Construction complete.
All right. Whoops. I'm not getting this bike back.
Okay.
For like a second, I wasn't even the one walking. We're gonna place a rope on top, and we're gonna rope down. Place it right here. My view on the game has definitely changed like a ton since I've actually been playing it. And it's changed for like good. It's like a good thing that it's changed. Whoa. Dude, I gotta love carriers. Can I grab that rope? Yes, I can. Yeah, okay.
There goes the wire.
How do we get out of here then? Hey, Red, you ever take an interest to Red Dead Redemption? Just any. Like the first or second. You choose. Have you ever just taken an interest to it? Although I guess the first one, yeah, because I'm gonna be playing the first one after this game. Finish the second one, so have I. Pretty nice. Yeah, after I play Death Stranding, I'm gonna go to Red Dead 1. And then we'll go back to Death Stranding 2. The reason why I'm doing it in that order is because I only have the game for a month because I bought GTA Plus. hope Red Dead 1 doesn't take too long because I do want to play Death Stranding 2, but I've been wanting to play Red Dead 1 for ages. That's also why I kind of want to take a while on this game, because I know I'm going to change to a different game, but if I take too long, I only have a month. I have like less than a month to play it. Like I have to beat Red Dead 1 in like 20 days or something. And it took Red Dead 2 like 2 months to beat. I think. Maybe just 1 month.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist.
Oh, nice. I gotta go there
An
anyway.
interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Alright.
New order
New order available.
Deploy.
I just sent a little robot out, if you're confused what I just did. I need to get myself all-terrain. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my posture. If it's only one thing, I'd rather carry it. Oh, actually. Alright, we gotta walk there. Gotta walk in today. My bad, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Damn, I'm sad that ziplines only work on places that you've been to. Alright, Red, you tell me, do I Skyrim it up the mountain or do I just go around? Around will probably be faster, but I can still Skyrim it. And actually, no, I'm gonna Skyrim it. Sorry if I'm asking you for your opinion. Reason why, if I have a PCC, yes I do, is put that on my back. We're gonna build a zip line on top of this mountain. You know, hopefully help other people. It's kind of like half the structures I build get shared though. Not all of my structures get shared to other people. So if I build like a whole zipline network, people will get bits and pieces of it, not the full thing. Which is a bit of a shame, but it definitely probably would be too easy if we had everything. Oh, dude, I'm worried about the second game that I might not be able to run it. Okay, you can see the zip line there. Alright, it's too far from the zip line, meaning we're gonna have to build an in-between. I'll do it later. Oh, I don't know if you heard, Red, but it turns out they're making a Death Stranding movie. Or series. Series would be a lot better, not a movie. But the A24 production team is making it, from what I've heard. I don't know how true it is. I've just heard it. I wonder if Norman Reedus is going to be in it. Oh, I don't have my... Kojima's never made a movie or show before. This will be his first. It's a bit weird that it's Death Stranding though, and not Metal Gear, although I guess he doesn't have rights to Metal Gear anymore. I like this place. Even though there are going to be BCs here. My bad. Can I cut? No, I was supposed to crouch, but I pressed run. Yeah, I forgot to crouch. Shit. Can we cut that one's umbilical cord? No. Shit. Oh my. But that one's big. Yeah, okay, he's aggressive. I'm not going to be able to cut the umbilical cord. Shit, BB's about to go in the thing. It's going to pass out, basically. Don't do it. Don't do it, Lou. Come on, Lou. Lou's on like 1 HP. Alright, I never told you. Giant BTs exist. I saw one as big as Godzilla or something like that. Like, they exist. In the prologue, when Sam basically tanks a void out, you get attacked by like a giant BT. Like a full building tool. Alright, let me... It's been a while since I've seen a big one though. Did I make the absolute Kojima emote? Did I make that a sub only emote? I was just thinking about it now, and I think I did.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, last place, and then I go to the actual, like, main quest.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend. Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
Yay. Oh.
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar. Evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Good work. New order available. Please access... Deploying...
Unless it's a zipline. Well, that's it. Wow.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her Ka and Ha failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say. Look, a message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret.
Oh.
The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body.
I'll see you later, Red.
She asked me to take care of it.
It's nice having you here.
Key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted. that I never tell the director. The core shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it, so I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the President's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction? Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles, but some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception, found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands, and it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain. And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the President is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding. assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Shit.
Activating lab security measures. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta save here. Damn. Damn.